You don't have to worry. I already told you about yours. You don't have to worry about it. Just stay quiet for me. So we're on this side. Now, make adjustments. Okay, so a lot of you all got to the point where you got lost when you have to divide for the second time. So 3 divided by 30, 39 divided by 3. What's the first thing I need to do, Robert?
See what number can go into 3 equally.
See what number, see if, we already know the number. See if 3 can go into 3 evenly. So somebody tell me, what is 3 divided by 3, Madison?
1.
1. Where does my 1 go?
On top of the 3.
On top of the 3. What do I do now? Michaela, what do I do now? I multiply 1 times 3. And 1 times 3 is 3. Now I'm going to do what? Robert.
Bring the 9 down. Put the 0.
Okay, so I subtract. And then I bring my 9 down.
And here's 3.
Now, this is where you all get lost. What do I have to do now, Donovan? I brought my 9 down. What do I need to do? Take a guess. Take a guess.
I don't know.
Okay, Daniel, what do I need to do?
See how many times 3 go into 9?
See how many times 3 can go into 9. So what you all did on the test was you divided fine the first number, but when it came time to divide again, you all just left this number as 1 and you didn't divide for the second time. So 3 goes into 9. How many times, Mackenzie?
3 times.
3 times. Mackenzie, what's 3 times 3?
9.
9. And so I subtract, and do I have a remainder?
No.
No. So on somebody's paper, they did this. Remainder 0. I counted it right because that shows me that you understand that there was no number down here, but you don't have to do that. You can just leave it as 13. But I didn't count it against you, but you can leave it as just 13. So the next thing, so this is the first mistake. We're missing the divide the second time. So on your paper that I asked you to pull out, I want you to write the words, remember to divide again. Christian, I need you to be writing.
I am.
Remember to divide again. You're writing that on a piece of paper that I asked you to take out. Remember to divide again. Okay, let me go to the second one. 481 divided by 6. Caitlin, what's the first thing I need to do?
Check if it goes into 4.
See if it goes into 4. So we always start with the first place. So I want you to write that on your paper as well. Start in the first place. We're going to say start with the highest place value. Start with the highest place value. What's the highest place value in 39?
39.
9. Place value.
9.
Michaela. No, what place value is 3 in? The 10. So 10 is the highest place value. What's the highest place value in 481? Shelby. It's 10s on this side. So what is it on this side? No, help her out. The 100. So we always start with the highest place value. So on your paper, you write and start with the highest place value. Which in your case, because we're not doing 4-digit numbers, it'll either be tens or hundreds. So you can write tens or hundreds in parentheses. I need everybody taking notes because the only way you're going to be able to retake this test is if you attach these notes to it. That's the only way you're going to be able to retake the test. Okay, so who is this? Caitlin told me to start recording. So can 6 go into 4, class?
No.
No, 6 cannot go into 4. So what do we need to do now, Clinton?
6 to go into 48.
See if it can go into 48. So we go to the next place value and combine. So on our note, we're going to write, go to the next place value. So we're going to go to the next place value and combine. So how many times does 6 go into 48? Daniel.
8 times.
8 times. What's 8 times 6?
8 times 6 is 48.
48. So we're going to subtract. We're following our rules over here. And we got 0. So this is the second place where you all got stuck. What is this rule that we did over this side? What are we supposed to do? Mackenzie. Okay, bring down my 1. And then what do we do, Savannah? What's my rule? What do I need to do? Remember to divide again. So I'm going to put 1 right there because that's our 1 over here. So we are remembering to divide again. So can 6 go into 1?
No.
No. Okay, come on. 6 can't go into 1. So what do I need to put right here?
0.
A 0. Because 6 cannot go into 1. What a lot of you did was leave this blank and your answer was 8. So that's why you were wrong. I know that you got to this point and you saw, okay, no, 6 can't go into 1. So we're going to leave it at 8. But you have to make it a 0 because that tells me no, it cannot go into it any time. Savannah, what do I do now that I have this 0 up here? No, we got the 0 up here. What do I do now with the 0 and the 6? Multiply. She said times. So multiply. What's 0 times 6?
0.
0. So we're going to put the 0 down here. We're going to subtract. And what is 1 minus 0? 1. 1. So what is my remainder? 1. 1. Belay, find your remainder 1. So your answer should be 80 with the remainder of 1. If you just had 80, that's why you're wrong. Are we following?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Huh? Yeah, you can write on the paper. Don't change your, well, you can change it because I've already graded them, so that's fine because I'm going to let you retake it. So this is where, these are our steps that we need to have over here. On your note paper, you should have 1, 2, and 3 as I have them on the board. 1, 2, and 3 as I have them on the board. Now, I'm going to give you, I need a volunteer. I'm going to give 1, and I want you all to come and do it for me. Let's see, I'm going to erase this one. Christian, it's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
You are.
That's my leg.
That's you. I watched that.
Not me.
Madison, come here. Malay, please find your seat, pretty girl.
See, that's my leg. She's laughing at
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
trying to think that she's moving.
Caitlin, you should be to the front. Yeah, what you do?
My little business.
Thank you. It's over. Thank you.
Shoot.
We're watching Madison work. No. No, I need you to work the problem out.
She said I'm gonna get shoot.
Because there are people that don't know how to do it. So I need to
You,
do all
oh
the
my
steps.
goodness.
Eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Thank you. I need you to turn around. What you did on your paper? One times 9 is 0. One times 9 is what? Nine minus 9 is 0. Okay, is Michaela, I'm not Michaela, is Madison correct? Yes. So 819 divided by 9 is what? 91. Okay, I need another volunteer. Brayden.
Hello.
On your notes, I need you to take these problems down as they're working them out. If I don't see these problems on your paper, you cannot retake your test. Can you come sit down? I need to see all the notes so that you will be able to retake your test. Make sure your name is on the paper.
I'm good. I read all them.
Oh. Thank you.
Reading in class.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Where's your note?
Hello.
Where's your note?
You guys can.
You didn't have your note? Stop it. Stop it. I need you to get out a piece of paper and take your note so that you can retake your test. Make sure you put your name on it. Brady, you finished? Okay, talk me through it. What did you do? And talk loud so I can hear you. I can't hear.
What is it?
Close your mouth. I can't hear. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I know 2 is 4 because 2 times 2 is 4.
Christian, stop it. I cannot
I'm not doing it.
hear.
I'm not doing it.
One more time.
What? I'm saying I'm not doing it.
Go ahead, I'm listening. 2 goes into 2. 2 goes into 4 2 times.
2 goes into 8 because 2 times 4 is 8.
Uh-huh.
And I know 2 goes into 2 because 2 divided by 2 is 1. Or 2 times 1 is 2.
2 times 2 is 1. So Braden used his factors. He knows what times what equals the numbers underneath. Excuse me. What times what equals the numbers underneath. So that's how he found his answer. And he worked the problem out the same way we worked our problem out. He brought down his 8 right here. And he brought down the 2 right here. Does anybody have any questions about the one Braden just worked out? Yes, Savannah. Huh? Why did he bring the 2 down? Because, okay, next point, number 4, I need you to write, use every number. Use every number. That's number 4. Use every number. So I'm gonna redo Braden's right here. So, cause Savannah asked, why did he bring the 2 down? He said 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. So we done with this row. You follow? We bring the 8 down because now this is another number under here. 2 goes into 8 because our number 1 rule is remember to divide again. 2 goes into 8 4 times, which she has right here. 4 times 2 is 8. I want to bring down this 2. Remember to divide again because you have to use every number. So if there was a 7 and a 3 right here, once we get here, 2 goes into 2 1 time, multiply, bring down the next number. You keep bringing down the numbers until you use all the numbers. That's why he brought that down. So remember, number 4, remember to do what?
Use every number.
Use every number. That's why we have to keep bringing numbers down, because we need to use every number that's underneath the house, for lack of a better word. And 482 divided by 2. What is this number called?
Divisor.
The dividend.
Divisor.
The divisor. What is this number called?
Quotient.
Quotient.
The quotient. And what is 482?
Dividend.
The dividend. If you do not have these answers at the very top of this page, A is quotient, B is divisor, B is dividend, C is divisor. If you don't have those, you need to write them down on your note sheet. Okay, you need to write them down on your note sheet if you don't have those. On the front, turn to the front. At the beginning of the test, I had on the board what's on the test. I said make sure you study your divisibility rules. No, I didn't give you the divisibility rule for 4. However, I did give you the paper with 1 or 2 rather through 9 on it. So you should have studied that sheet, and you would know that if a number is divisible by 5, it ends with a what?
0.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. It ends with a what, Braden? Or a what?
5.
A 0 or 5. So is 819 divisible by 5?
No.
No, because what's in the ones place?
9.
A 9. So no, it's not divisible. What about 105?
Yes.
Yes, because what's the last number in the ones place?
5.
A 5. Do we understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So moving forward, when you retake the test next week, it's not going to be the same problem. It's not going to be the same number. Excuse me, I may say a number is divisible by 8 if what? You're going to have to fill in the blank. So make sure you study your divisibility rule. So number 5 for our notes, you're going to put study divisibility rule. Study divisibility rules. And that'll go for number 1 and 2. Number 3, I was surprised that some of you all missed number 3. The word divisible means that a number can be divided what into another number with no remainder?
Equally.
Equally should have been your answer.
Oh.
If a number is divisible by another number, that means it can go into that number equally with no remainder. So if you need to make that note on your note sheet, please do so. Flip the page. Number 16. What is the answer to a division problem? Class. A quotient. So the most points you could have got for number 16 is 5. If you got anything less than 5, it's because you didn't use a complete sentence. If you just wrote the word quotient, I gave you maybe between 2 and 3 points. If you just wrote the word quotient or it is quotient or something, you need to use a complete sentence. A complete sentence would have said the answer to a division problem is called the quotient. That's the complete
Yes.
sentence. You need to restate the question in your answer. That's how we make a complete sentence. Do we understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have that. For our model, I'm going to erase this. A lot of you got this one right, so that means that we do good when we can see what we're working with. Okay, let me model the class. I need 6 volunteers. Raise your hand. 6 volunteers. 1, 2, 3. Christian 4. Clinton 5. Matthew 6. Come to the front. 6 volunteers. 6 volunteers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing somebody. Oh, Malay, I called you. 6. Okay.
Need to back up. Need to back up. Need to back up. Okay, Dave.
Miss Jackson has 6 conduct warnings.
Yes.
And I have 6 people. So what is my divisor? Brayden. If I have 6, no, we're not looking at the paper. We're looking at my in-class demonstration. 6. 6 is my divisor. Watch out so I can write it. 6. So 6 is the number of people I have. What is going to be my dividend? How many conduct warnings do I have, Noah? 6. So this is going to be my dividend. I have 6. So if I give each person 1 conduct warning, just hold on. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. Hold on. You're not supposed to be up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you are. 6. Okay. How many conduct warnings did each person get? Not Caitlin. Ayana. 1. So 6 divided by 6 is what? 1. Do we see that?
Yes.
Okay, give my conduct warnings back. I need 3 of y'all to sit down. 3 of y'all sit down. D said nope. Jackson. Okay, I see. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all are erasing it off the rules. Get off the room.
Clayton, get off. Look, the spelling words and
Get off the
spelling.
board.
Yep. Ain't not doing nothing. Okay. Okay. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Donovan, you going home, baby. Okay, I have 3 people now. 3 people now. So what is my dividend? What is my dividend? I have 6 conduct warnings and 3 people. What is my dividend now? Noah.
3, 2,
3. And I have 6 conduct warnings. So what's my divisor? 6. So I have 6 conduct warnings and 3 people. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. And now I have to keep giving them out until I don't have what?
No more.
No more left. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. So how many did each person get? 2. Each person got 2. So that's the same way that the model
in
is on your paper.
trouble.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for my demonstrators. Let's give them a round of applause. That's everybody. Everybody that was up here. Okay, y'all can have a seat. Okay, just stay in the hallway until they finish. When they can finish when they finish. Have a seat. Have a seat. Okay, so do we understand how the model is? So 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how many people I had. We're doing this one. I had 3 people, and I had 6 conduct warnings. So I had to keep giving people conduct warnings until I didn't have any left. And then, how many did each person end up with?
2.
2. So if you look on your paper, Ms. Jackson, I think I put 6 circles, and in each circle there were 3 dots. So how many total did I have? 18. 18. Do we understand how to use the model to answer the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay, I want everybody to write this one. I'm going to give you one to see if you know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
On the same piece of paper.
That's
On your
easy.
note sheet. On your note sheet.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Go up, down, Okay, I have 4 triangles with 2 circles in each triangle. Let me see. Shelby, have a seat. Shelby, what is my divisor?
2.
Nope.
4.
4. The divisor is the number of objects that I have that I'm dividing amongst. Do we understand that?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
on your notes, number 6, I want you to write the divisor is what you divide amongst. So those are the 4 triangles, for example, okay? Let me see. Devin, what is my dividend?
The dividend is 2.
No, Malay. Almost, count them again. 8. My dividend is 8. So the dividend is the amount of things you have to disperse. So number 7.
Can't get that in there.
Number 7 is what you have to disperse. And so what is my quotient? Let me see.
Nothing.
You.
Whoa.
Ayana, what's my quotient?
She was stepping up real high.
Nope. I'm asking Ayana. How many did each person end up with? How many did each person end up with? How many are in each triangle? 2. So your quotient is how many each person ends up with after everything is gone. Stop it. 1 and 2. Stop it. Number 8. I want you to write quotient equals how many each person ends up with. I'm gonna let Miss Hickman want to see you. You don't have to take nothing with you, just go down there. Huh? Yeah. You went to Miss Woods already, right? Okay. He already went. You sure? Okay. Did she give you a piece of paper? Okay. So the quotient, how many each person ends up with. So in this case, it's 2. So I need to see this model on your note sheet in order to retake the test. I need to see this model. Matthew, I told them that they need to have all the notes in order to retake the test. So I want you to make sure you get with somebody to copy the notes down in case you have to retake the test, okay?
What's that word?
What word?
You had to just number 7.
Disperse. Do we have any questions? So what's our number 1 rule when we're dividing? Robert.
Remember to divide again.
Remember to divide again. So this means when we bring down our number, remember to go back and divide it again. And if that number can't go into it, what do we put at the top? Robert.
0.
0. We don't leave it what?
Blank.
Blank, because that skews your answer. So if we had a 1 here, whatever the number is, and then we know that this number can't go into the second number. If we just leave it as a 1, we are what?
Wrong.
We are wrong. We have to make sure that the answer is going to show 10. Because if I have $1, is that the same thing as if we having $10?
No.
No. So we want to make sure we get our answer what?
Even.
Right.
All right.
What is our number 2 rule, Daniel?
Start with the highest place value.
Start with the highest place value. So if we have 2 divided by 12, we're going to start, let's do 13. 2 divided by 13.